I think with Trademark, it was the evolution of simplicity. And when I say evolution of simplicity, it was how do we make simple interesting? You know, for example, right in front of me is Africa's longest sofa. You know, you might be amused, but that's what it is. You know, there's a story behind that as well. The artwork around the hotel has a story of people and reality. It's not about just, you know, plonking a piece of art on the wall and saying, okay, this makes the space look good. But there's a story behind that too. If we take you up to the restaurant, for example, you know, everything is about local wood. How do we support local talent? How do we keep things rustic? We want our guests not to come here and admire a disco ball. We want them to admire the people. We want them to feel at home. That if your living room looks like this, then we want you to feel like you're in your living room, not in anyone else's. The food that you eat, we want you to feel the same comfort of home rather than something that's glammed up on a plate but doesn't taste very good. It's all about keeping it very, very, very simple, yet it has its own elegance to it. That when you go away from here, you're able to say, you know, I was at this hotel called the Trademark and it just made me feel good. I can't pinpoint that one thing that made me feel good, but it made me feel good. And that's what we were after here. When we look at Tribe, it's completely different. It's the epitome of artifacts. It's got the African essence to it. It's got the elegance of saying, come to me because I am your tribe. You know, I'm trying to show you what I'm about. It's got this unapologetic feel where you walk in and you see something right out of the ordinary, and it's I'm not supposed to say I'm sorry. I want you to be part of me because I want you. That's how it is. Whereas at Trademark, we took a completely different twist and said, we want to feel you, you know. So we've got two very distinctive props. And then we said, why not have it on either side of the mall? Which is, and you might think, okay, it's on the side of a mall, but what's the difference in being in part of the mall? I think it's probably the only mall in Africa where you can walk into it and feel like you're not in a mall. You're in a playground. You've got everything from 250 shops to 42 restaurant options, a bowling alley, a trampoline park, a children's play area, a hospital outpatient service, 2 spas. Where else do you need to be, you know? When you have a business traveler coming to your hotel for a whole week, what do they do after work? We don't confine our guests to say you need to eat in our restaurant. No, go out and experience what we've got. You know, so I think the uniqueness about it is that you have the freedom